Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball right here on youtube.com/ShottosaurusRex, where you can catch new baseball games every single day that the Mariners play at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I play other random stuff or sometimes eat food at 6 a.m. So every 12 hours, you're getting a video. For more, scroll down, subscribe, and ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Today, we have Luis Castillo. He's on the mound. He has a 1-3 record with a 4.50 ERA this spring training. Though the Mariners have played 25 spring training games, we have only played 3. So the stats are a little wonky. Noah Syndergaard is at 2-1 with a 3.50 ERA. We're facing a familiar foe today in the Los Angeles Dodgers, who we have defeated in the previous 2 World Series. So we'll see how that goes this time around. It's spring training. We have a couple of games left. I'll give you the calendar here. We got tomorrow's game against the Athletics, and then on the 30th, that will be your first game of the season. Should be against Cleveland. I can't actually look forward to it, so we'll find out at the end of tomorrow's video if this schedule is correct, because technically I think the last spring training game for the Mariners was today, or maybe it is tomorrow. I thought there were 2 days off. Tuesday, Wednesday. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So hopefully it's correct, but we'll see. We'll be playing day and date, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll be playing baseball, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and jump on in here. Play the full game as we always do. Batting practice. Unfortunately, the Mariners don't have a city uniform. Otherwise, I'd use that. And I did find the franchise achievement that I was looking for, which is good. All right. We went with kind of a weird lineup yesterday. I don't know that it was successful or bad. I don't think I was hitting the ball very well, but that could be because I wasn't using strong hitters. It could also be because I was used to Mania throwing balls down, got a different pitcher who throws stuff a little more up in the zone, and I'd get to 2 strike counts and a lot of pop-ups. So I would say inconclusive. Maybe my own skill kind of goofed up my test results here. We do have Eugenio Suarez, who needs a day off. I don't know that I actually have a just straight up. I sure don't. Okay, I don't have just a. Oh, Listella? Oh, you're a second base. You can play third base, though. I don't have Dylan Moore. Okay, is that switching? That's still switching. That's a righty for a righty. It's a little bit of a reduction. Let's go with that for the moment. Haggerty. Evan White, none. A lot of outfielders here. Oh, maybe there's someone up here that can play. France. J.P. Crawford, Colton Wong. Interesting. Center field. Okay. Center field, left field, right there. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Let's see. Anybody else need rest here? Batting poorly with Julio Rodriguez. I want to put him at the top of the lineup. I get to have Colton Wong in that second, or in that cleanup spot. I like that a lot. Speed going to be the biggest issue on the team here. We got a lot of righties right in the middle. Cal Raleigh switch it with any of these guys would be really helpful. Crawford's not a terrible. 13 speed. Colton Wong in the cleanup spot. I'm playing well with him. Right-handed pitcher. Do I throw? Let's see. Where's Haggerty? Haggerty's left field. Second, third. What if we do that? Haggerty DH up here. Crawford might be better split with a Teoscar Hernandez, who has good speed and solid power. Which means I can maybe quite literally just flip that and then that. Kind of that back and forth sort of thing. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. We've seen most of the bullpen arms. Not really taking notes as well as I thought I would be. But hey, sometimes that happens. Welcome on in to baseball. Game number 4. Hope you're excited for the regular season. That means that I'll have played 167 games, even before the playoffs start. 168 if you count that first game. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm having a good time making it. It's usually what I go back to. I'm having a good time making it. Hopefully you're having a good time watching it.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
All right. Castillo, he is going to be our anchor. He's not technically our 4th best pitcher. I just jumped in 5 games away from the end because that was how many days I had with the early access. So, yeah. We get a couple of home games here so we can play some crispy, quick 8.5 inning type games. Like I said in the previous video, if anything's tied after 9, I'll just quick manage it. I'm not really concerned with playing marathon games at this stage. In the regular season, like, sure, but no. Not a great slider there. Fouled away.
It's fouled away.
If the video is a little bit more stuttery than normal, I am trying some different settings. I've mentioned it a bunch, but the laptop I'm using is pretty old and it gets pretty heavy usage. I either need to get a new PC to record on or see if I can get this back to like factory settings and then kind of go from there and figure out if that is kind of if that is enough of a fix. That was a terrible fastball. So if it hangs up a little bit, I'll be looking at it pretty consistently. Hopefully it's not too much of a problem. But if it is, the next video will be fine. Those were 2 really bad pitches. I'll just revert the settings I had.
And the right-hander deals.
Also, if you have any suggestions for PCs that are affordable,
And down on strikes. 2 out.
So we have kind of we don't have a very aggressive Dodgers lineup here. That's a couple of weird strikeouts, some really bad pitches mixed in there as well.
Just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Oh, shoot, sorry, that was real rough.
You to serve up a cookie, and
it looks like it's running okay, but
shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Okay. Everything I would need visually. Freddie Freeman. That was another fastball that kind of sailed a little bit. Pitch release perfect.
Left-hand batter waits.
Low out of the zone. Throw a little circle change in here. Just kind of pepper in this outside corner.
Swings and misses.
It's a big cut there. That was the worst pitch I'd thrown, and I was able to get that result. Is Freddie Freeman not on the Braves? Or what, did he come from Atlanta to Los Angeles?
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Okay.
Well, this is a guy
these are some good takes. Some solid takes.
Off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
With that circle change, he took a big cut at it. And that's a much better looking circle change. So that is a positive. Go high and inside with a fastball. Throwing a couple of those that haven't looked good. Wow, I thought that was ball 4. That is why I kind of paused that word right there. All right. Really struggled in yesterday's game offensively. The defense stuck around, hung in there long enough, didn't make the big mistake. I talked a lot about it after, during the game and in kind of a post-game little chat that I have. Basically, put me in front of a green screen with like a manager background or whatever. They played okay today. wasn't our game,
Five
you know?
of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch.
Way outside with the slider. What do we have
Is ball one.
with him today? Sinker at 96, a slider at 87. Circle change at 90, four seam at 96, slurve at 79.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there.
That was a
Strike
sinker
one.
right down the heart of the
I think
plate.
that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Strike two.
Oof, that four seam fastball. Okay, so probably a lot of movement, a lot of off speed.
And a ball
That's a good
evens
take
the
right
count.
there.
Really good.
And I mean,
slider.
even
He's
pitch
up
number
there
3, it's
just
not a great
hoping
swing, but it's
that
not
it ends up
terrible.
off the plate away.
It's
One
it's.
misses. Full count 3.
I mean, that very
2.
easily it could be a 3-2 count either way, depending on how this ump is calling
And
the
here
zone.
comes. This to third.
One
Oh, look
did
at the
not.
stop. Fires to first. It's
Get that.
there, and that's a great play.
Move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Sam Haggerty will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a ball.
Ooh, okay, good, good. I was gonna swing at that, and then I just didn't hit enough for the B button.
Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball.
Late on that.
One down, base is empty. That misses the
Outside,
zone.
good
2-2.
take. Feels like a victory just to have him even at 10 pitches.
Right side.
Is that a gapper? Let's go.
This looks like extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Barnes with a relay.
Ooh, he's safe.
Just
Let's
ahead of the tag.
go. Haggerty with a triple.
Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Got a real good piece of that one. Looked like he maybe kind of bobbled it a little bit. Oh, no, it just took him a while to get there. I am surprised that was
Tasker Hernandez.
wow, perfect on a sinker.
Yeah, he swings and misses.
I saw it.
That's
I saw it
nothing
up in the zone. I got real
One
excited.
away
It
with
was
a
that
runner at
stupid
third.
slurve.
Next offering is down low.
See if we can get on board here early. That'd be nice.
That's down and in. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
The bunt action. Okay, real early on that slider. Did take off for home.
On the ground to the left.
Okay, they'll take the out.
Goes
You know
across
what?
the diamond.
Maybe
Now
not a
2
great
away
at
as
bat
they get a
there,
run across.
but I will take the hit for the run. Really helps to get that triple instead of just a double. However, we do have Colton Wong coming up. I felt good with him, even if he's not maybe the most powerful guy.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And that is why.
Swing and a line
It's a little
drive,
perfect,
base
perfect
hit out
right
of the
there.
center field.
Got the
And
circle
that extends
change.
the inning.
He was all over that one. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Dylan Moore.
I
Swings
wanted
through
all of that.
one.
I was hoping for a hanger. I sold out for it.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get
That's
out
a
of play.
missed slider.
Lots of
That was
pitches
what I
thrown
was
in
looking
this
for
first
on
inning,
pitch
and
number
it's
1
kind of
there.
that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
At the belt and fires. That's towards center.
I think it's going to be enough, but he's leaving some of those pitches up in the zone a little bit. Maybe should have punished that one a little bit more, but nothing too bad.
The Mariners 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Couple of hits, cashed one in. Big triple.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional.
Sorry, Boston Red Sox
fans. It doesn't just
fans.
start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Chris, you know, it's a little known fact. Mookie Betts' uncle was Terry Shumpert, who played 14 years in the big leagues. And a ground ball to first.
France will pick it up, step all in the bag, one away. All we have to do is hold on to this slim 1-inning lead, or 1-0 lead for 8 innings. That's it, or 7.5 innings.
Playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
That was a bad pitch and a worse call somehow.
Now 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually
you can definitely see that I've bumped up in difficulty. The misses look a lot worse.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Bounce to the right side.
Hey, look at that. Got ahead in the count 2-0 and still gave me some garbage. Don't worry, I've hit a ton of those. I'm not making fun of them. Just I know how much it sucks.
Dodgers nothing.
All right, clean first 2 innings here. That's good.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
And a pitch. And downstairs.
Wow, that's a generous ball.
1 ball.
5 doubles for Crawford here.
That's inside.
Okay, look at that. I said, made fun of the last guy.
That's in for a strike.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
There's a
Oh
strike.
my gosh. Okay. All right. Maybe take the bat off the shoulder a little bit there.
The pitch. Lined, and
There
that's a
we
base
go.
hit.
There's a little bloop shot. That's what I'd like to see.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. And he swings and misses at the
God,
initial
that
offering.
slurve is disgusting.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here's the 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Speed 48 on first base.
That one missed.
If anything gets away. LB, trying to advance him as fast as possible. I'm okay with that swing. Don't want to get called on a strike there. Easy to say that when it's not an out or anything goofy.
Here's a 2-2. And that's outside.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ooh.
And ball four.
Wow, worked
to
the
a
walk.
board.
Okay. All right.
Well, interesting. He went with the
That's
off
good.
speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. And the first offering is not close.
Raleigh had a home run in the 9th inning of yesterday's game to give us a 3-1 lead instead of a 2-1 lead.
Double play ball to second.
And unfortunately,
On to Freddie.
into a double play this time around.
Ty France up next for the Mariners.
Good swing timing, just a bad angle off the bat.
And that one is
That
lifted in
was,
the air.
that was too easy.
Hernandez drifts towards it, pulls it
Slider
down, and
was
he makes
way
the
up in the
catch.
zone. Ugh.
And that's the third out.
Yuck,
One left
yuck,
for
yuck.
Seattle, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, David Peralta at the plate.
The center fielder, number 6.
Castillo, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Oh my
That one's
goodness.
in there. Strike
It's
one.
so good, but
Begin with
just
talent we've seen
the
from
worst.
the Dominican Republic.
6 degrees to the
Body,
left and
Poppy, Pedro,
center
the list
cut
goes
fastball.
on and on.
The pitch. Just misses with that
that's
one.
strike 3. Come on, man.
On the ground.
Ty France getting
He'll do
a lot of
himself.
work over there
One
at
up, one
the
down.
first base position.
Batting 8. The third baseman, number
And now it's
15.
Max Muncy. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First offering misses the mark. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's driven in
that's
double-digit runs
terrible
over his
pitch.
last 10 games.
Terrible pitch. Sorry, man. I'm trying to throw it that high on you.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0. Called strike right
There we
there.
go. That's fine. What have I thrown? No sinkers.
3-1 now. There's a strike.
I pepper that outside corner, or do we try to go kind of a dangerous pitch? I don't really want to walk him. That was right where I wanted it.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
This is not a terrible battle here.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
Wow. Okay. A little surprised it was a strikeout. I thought with how bad that pitch kind of looked, a lot of yellow in the up and down portion. I think mostly on the downswing. I thought it was going to sail on me into ball 4 and a walk, but took a hack at it. Maybe obviously wasn't anticipating that.
Steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I keep thinking B is a slider. Wasn't anticipating the cheese.
And that one fouled off. Barnes in his 7th season, 33 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011.
1-1.
There's a 1-1. Swings through that.
Big swing and a miss.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings.
There we go.
through it,
All
and
right.
that's a strikeout.
Strike 3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Here comes a pitch.
Rodriguez.
Ball one, no strikes. Syndergaard measures 6 feet 6 inches, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. 2-0. Ripped on a line to center.
Oh, darn. Just didn't get enough of it. It was good timing. Darn it. As I was stepping up to the plate, as I saw it was Julio Rodriguez, I don't feel like I performed as well with him as I'd like to. And I was trying to think of the player last year who I had a lot of trouble with. Just kind of like just couldn't get the hang of. I was thinking it was Toro, but I feel like there was a bigger bat in the lineup that just
line drive and a base hit.
Couldn't get the hang of it with. I can't remember who it was.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh,
Foul territory for the catcher.
Way too late, Hernandez. I am so sorry. Teoscar, I apologize.
2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Wong stands in here, takes ball one low.
6 home runs on the
runner
Mariners?
at first with 2 gone. And there's a foul
that
ball.
was it. God damn it. That was the pitch. God, he's leaving sliders up in the zone, but I don't trust it.
And he deals.
Ooh, kind of stole a strike there. I don't love swinging on those. I don't think I would have done much with that sinker anyway.
Syndergaard to throw over.
That's one throw over. I don't know if that rule is in, but 82 speed, 44 on the steal.
Righty delivers. Hit on the ground to the right
And
side.
unfortunately, that was a sinker low in the zone. Most likely called a ball that I swung on.
So one hit is all they get. 3 innings complete.
Okay, that's fine.
Mariners won.
Getting a little more towards the like. I'm missing those pitches up in the zone. No doubt about it.
The right hater back to work. Got it started a little.
But it does start to get dicey here as the computer winds up that difficulty pitching wise.
On the ground to third. On to France. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now, Yanni Hernandez. Check swing.
That is a beautiful placement. I know it was a check swing strike, but
in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Sets him down.
There we go. Strike 3.
Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed.
All right, who do we have? We'll warm up Munfree. I want to use some of these under 60 rated guys. Starters. .19 ERA. Ooh.
That one to first. France
Okay,
takes it to
that'll
the
take
bag,
care
and
of the
that
top of the
is
fourth.
third out
Probably
of
won't
the
go
inning.
too much longer
Dodgers
here
go
with
down
Castillo.
quietly. They still trail 1-0.
Spring training, I'm sure no hitters or perfect games or anything. Doesn't really matter, but
Now here is Dylan
Leading up
Moore.
for the Mariners, the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Syndergaard back to work. That one drifts inside.
inside. Fouled the ball off.
Ball to strike. On the ground right
No.
side. Barnes collects it. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now the shortstop, J.P.
That time I got bit on the
Crawford.
low one. They
Single to
pulled
right at his
almost like a
first
check
trip.
mark down there.
Next pitch downstairs. And it's
3 items on my
1-0.
wish list are on sale. Oh my gosh. Thank you for telling me that.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Kicks and deals. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3
Just
straight
let this
outside
go?
the strike zone.
Oh,
On
I
the
should have let it
ground
go.
right
What a
side,
dumb move.
Freeman steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting,
2
Yuck.
out, space is empty. And up next for Seattle, A.J. Pollock.
Pollock.
First offering, and it just misses. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
There's a
That
little-
one gets down for a
Little
hit.
drop shot
And
there.
that keeps the inning alive.
There's another hit. Last couple of games that we've started to pile up some hits, but just haven't been able
Now
to
the
get them
switch-hitting
across.
catcher,
Another
Cal
2
Raleigh.
out.
He's 0 for 1.
Kind of lucky to be up. Fuck!
Popped
God.
up, foul territory
Fuck,
behind the
God.
plate.
Ow!
Smith makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mariners lead
Leaving
1.
sliders.
They lead 1-0.
Way up in the zone that I should probably be hammering, but just under it. Probably a little late on it. Probably a little late on it.
We go to the top of the fifth.
Biscuits.
Here's Mookie
That is
now.
not what I am looking for.
The pitch. And ball 1.
Pitches like that are not what I'm looking for either.
Fastball in for
4
a strike.
items on my
And the
wish list
count
are on sale.
1-1.
Oh my god.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. 1 away here in the fifth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
And here is Trace Thompson. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag, and the first 2 set
Now
down
batting,
in the top of the
catcher,
fifth.
Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
This will
0
be
for 1. He grounded out to first his
last
time.
inning for
That one's in there. 0-1.
Castillo here. Throw 5 with him.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings
Bam.
and misses.
Big strike.
And good
Big
work
miss.
there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers down.
Let's
in
go.
order. And it remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. And a pitch. Line to left, and that
Fair
one gets
ball.
down. Fair ball. So now back to the top of the
That's a
order.
single with his speed. Maybe it was a double.
Did take long to get a result
yeah.
from that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On
It's all
time,
good.
everything.
Hey, good
Really
good
balance,
contact there.
nice extension, and he
Honestly,
made it out front for the line
might
drive
be
knock.
worth subbing him out for
And the batter
someone
now, Julio Rodriguez.
someone
Next
faster.
offering
I
is
did it
down
yesterday.
low, and that's ball one.
France, I think, is playing first base. Might not actually have anybody for it. That's a terrible swing. So late.
Kicks and fires. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Sam Haggerty. First pitch, and that's
That
in
one's
for a
alright.
strike.
That one's alright.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Betts
Everybody
makes
back.
the catch. One away.
Darn it.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 on, 1 out. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez.
Early.
In
Can't
the
get too
first
aggressive
pitch
here.
misses for ball one.
Hernandez, he's a
looking for ground
great,
ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
he has good power against righties.
Line drive to short
Oh
and
my
caught. Throw not in
God.
time as he's able to get back
Come
to
on,
avoid the
are
double
you
play.
serious?
Second baseman.
Fudge.
And next will be the
All right,
cleanup
Colton
hitter,
Wong.
Colton Wong.
5 items on my wish list are on sale.
Swing and a grounder.
Real bad
foul,
swing.
first
Thank
base
God that
side.
went foul. I'm just going to check. I'm going to just check who's first base. Oh, Suarez. Oh, he's not that fast.
Now a
You know what?
move
Let's
being
do it.
made
Let's
at second base. And pinch running for the Mariners, Cooper Hummel. And the 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. Around third. One run across. Rodriguez headed for the plate. He's also in to score.
Let's
It's
go.
3-0. But he throws on the brakes,
Let's
gets
go.
back to second.
Colton frickin' Wong. I love him. Just absolutely crushing it with him here. And another day where we have a bases clearing double. Lefty hitter right in that right center field gap.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Dylan Moore. Lifted in the air, right center field.
And just way too aggressive.
And
Oh, wow.
that'll get
That,
down for a hit.
that
Now
got
a
down.
long throw home. Not in
Wow.
time. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just
I thought he was gonna
back
get it, so I
behind
just
second
sent him
baseman and
home.
dropped it in there.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Ryan
Now
Pepio.
pitching for Los Angeles. Number 47, Ryan Pepio.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner on the go. Right side. Barnes.
Kind of
handles the
wasted that a little
chance.
bit. I think he
In
might have
plenty of
gotten
time
there.
to first. That's the third out.
Okay. Well,
Three
hey,
runs
got
on
555
4 hits, no
XP.
errors, and
Pretty good
1
inning.
left on. 5 innings complete.
Colton
It's
Wong.
The Mariners 4 and the
If I can spread
Dodgers
out like a
nothing.
Colton Wong and a Sam Haggerty throughout the lineup, get a couple 6 items on my wish
Now into
list.
the ball game on
Get a couple of
defense.
runners on there.
He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now playing
Get those 2
Top
guys.
6. And now it's going to be
Oh,
David
man.
Peralta.
Okay. All right. All right.
Peralta,
When I played that first
a
game against
former
Miami, I was very worried. I
winner,
can't do it right now.
35 years
All right,
old,
last batter
and
here.
he's been on a good run
I
at
meant
the
to
plate,
bring
hitting
in a
over
different guy, but I got
325 in his last 10
kind
games.
of distracted by the
There's a strike.
offensive situation. I even looked
Foul
at
off,
the
he was
bullpen,
late.
and I backed out, and I was like, ooh, I should have put someone, should have scheduled someone there.
0-2 now. And that just
Oh.
misses.
Oh, God, that's frustrating.
Little bit
Yo,
Sometimes
come
you gotta fight to
on.
get
Are
back
you
into the
serious?
bat, take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And there's one away.
More? Okay. Not exactly how I wanted that to go. All right, that's the last batter. Last batter. Last batter. Oh, boy.
New pitcher
Difficulty
on
went
here.
up, by the way, and I'm going to bring in this guy with a 12.0
He's got
ERA or a
nice lead to
12.19
work
ERA.
with, So he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
number 84.
He just has to get 2 outs.
Verlander.
And this is where the game does kind of get a little mean sometimes. Especially, kind of, most frustratingly, in situations like this where it's like, I have shut them down. And then they just come up to the plate and they're like, oh, that's right, that's how we hit baseballs now. Forgot about that.
And that's in there for strike one. Baroa, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Wong picks it up. They get the out on Muncy.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes, the next to hit,
Oh, that was,
struck
the
out
wrong
swinging
button
his
there.
first time. And he
Maybe it's
swings
Hall of
and
Fame
misses,
plus
and
where it
it's
starts to
nothing
get
at
real
all.
mean, but Hall of Fame is no slouch. Not Mr. Nice difficulty over here. That's right, no more Mr. Nice difficulty over here.
Right-handed reliever.
Come on. Come on. Take a big swing at it. Hoo.
Stays alive. A wind and a pitch. And that's the strikeout looking.
Got him
Ball
looking.
Strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mariners 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, A.J. Pollock. Pollock, in his 11th season, a
4-seam
member
at
of the
96,
1,000 hit club.
89
He
mile
joined
an
the
hour
team
circle
as a free
change, and an
agent.
89 mile an
The
hour
wind and pitch.
slider.
And takes low for ball one. Action in the pen down there. Andre Jackson up and loosening in the pen. Popped in the air. Left field.
Just a little under
Pulls it in
it.
for
Pretty
the
good
out.
swing timing
Just
on
pulled
that,
off
but
of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle
Okay.
the other
Cal
way
Raleigh.
with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Raleigh.
that's
now
a
at
terrible
the plate
swing.
as he
Way
swings
too
through
aggressive.
strike
Real
one.
late on that
Looks like
one.
he went up there guessing on the first pitch. It was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
The next offering misses.
I got excited.
And
I
the
saw
count
Big
even
Cal
1-1.
Raleigh. Well, they call him the Big Dumper.
On a line, base hit.
I get that to
Now he turns and heads for
I
second.
get that to 2. Yes,
He'll pull
because
in
he's
there
going to
with a
throw to
stand-up
3rd.
double.
Or at least a
The
cutoff.
approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Cooper Hummel getting ready to hit. Taking his first trip to the plate here in the 6th. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Into center.
That was a waste.
Peralta drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Actually, might have been able to get over to 3rd with the way that throw was offline. Not worth the gamble, though.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch just misses. Raleigh stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Damn it.
Lifted in the air out to left. Hernandez under this one. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning.
Didn't bring anybody out of the
Left for
bullpen.
Seattle. They lead 4-0.
10 hits. We're really piling up hits here, but the runs aren't coming across. That was a really good opportunity there. Double with 1 out.
Roberts
Just
turning to his
didn't
bench
move
for
him
a
at
new
all.
bat. J.D. Martinez.
Number 28, J.D. Martinez.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Penn Murphy.
This is 7th, right?
Number 56, Ken Murphy.
Oh, that's right. God damn it. All right. It's a real quick one at the top. I have to be able to get him figured out way too early. I'm guessing he'll be in the bullpen for the regular season. There we go. Sinker was called a ball? Oh, I guess it was. Yeah. There we go.
And a pitch. And they're at the knees.
There you go.
1-1.
So we'll probably try and close this up like a real game.
There's a strike.
And we'll make sure that we don't use some of the higher end talent
0-2 now.
pitching wise.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Maybe use the starter a little
Came out
longer.
of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Pinch hitter coming on, Chris Taylor. Looking to start something with 1 gone. In there, and it's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ground ball up the middle, tosses to first. Taylor out on the play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Miguel Vargas trying to get something going for him with 2 away. In there for strike 1. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed
I think I went
himself
back to back on the
just
sliders
a
there.
tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
No strike.
That's through there for a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a foul
Fouled
back.
away.
That's out of play. 1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
All right, well, we gave up the one hit. It's no longer a 0 on the board, but
4-0.
mitigated the damage there. No problem. Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 3. Let's see if we can get him going a little bit.
So remaining in the game defensively, Chris Taylor. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Now
also into the ball game, Miguel
17,
Vargas.
Miguel
He takes over as the new first baseman. So
Your
the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound,
Now
Yency
pitching for the
Almonte.
Dodgers. Number 38, Yency Almonte.
Now
at
into the
shortstop,
game, Eddie
number
Leonard.
80,
He's in at shortstop. Also
Leonard.
entering the game,
Now in
Jason
right,
Hayward. He
number
takes over in
23,
right.
Jason
In now is the
Hayward.
Mariners DH, Sam Haggerty. And a pitch.
Oh,
He
got
swings
under
and
that
hits a fly ball center
sinker.
field.
Flub.
Peralta racing over to make
That's
the
all right.
catch. Teoscar Hernandez now at the
Slider at
plate for the
86,
fourth time
sinker at
tonight.
97, four seam at 98, circle change down at 90.
First offering misses the mark. Out to short, Leonard gloves
Not
it,
enough on that one.
tosses to first, and Hernandez is out.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Colton Wong. Swings through that one.
Got real excited there. Colton Wong has 60 power. Pretty good. Schedule and then warm up.
The pitch. That one the other way. Makes
Oh,
the grab,
just a
and
little too much air
that'll
under
end
it.
Nobody
A little
left for
early on it.
Seattle, but they lead it 4-0.
That's okay. That's all right.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Paul Sewald.
Now
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Back for the top of the eighth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Yorbit Vivas.
Viva.
Oh, that slider was real bad. So early on his. There it is. Okay, let's try another slider. Fastballs have been okay, but when I get to this, it's perfect. It's a terrible pitch. That was the best pitch I threw, and it was in like the worst location.
Taps softly to the right side. Hummel picks it up. The flip to the
Ooh,
pitcher.
beautiful.
One up, one
Beautiful
down.
little glove flip there.
Now batting, Will Smith.
Had a real good jump on that.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Andy
Hitting for the
Pajes.
Dodgers.
One out, the base
Number
is empty
84,
for him.
Andy Pajes.
First offering, and it just misses. That catches the
I
corner.
got that one.
One ball.
That's what I'm looking for.
And the righty deals. Up the middle. Wong collects, whips it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, David.
And up next for Los Angeles, David Peralta. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Just off the
part of
outside.
the plate.
Damn.
The 1-1. In the air to left center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Automatic
Something
double.
really nice about getting
Damn.
yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty.
God,
And
just
now you're
can't
just
get
looking for
him
the
where
next
I
guy
want
to kind
him.
of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Hummel collects it. He takes
Okay.
it himself
So,
to the bag, and that'll do it.
Gave up the automatic double, doesn't come back to bite. I mean,
One
that's
for
kind of where you
LA.
want to give up
They're
those
down
hits
4-0.
is with 2 outs, make it easy to get out of it. Perfect. Moore, Crawford, Pollock, they're coming up. And we'll throw in our closer, Andres Munoz, and we'll get the heck on out of here.
Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Grotterol.
Attention, please.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So coming into the game now on defense, Diego Cartaya. He takes over behind the plate. So digging in, Dylan Moore. And here it comes. That one misses.
What are we looking at? Sinker, cutter, slider, four seam. Whew, 100 miles an hour on that cutter.
Out towards right center field.
Maybe it was a sinker.
And there's one
Just
down.
laid on it.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
100 on the sinker. I said cutter. Oh,
Bounce
that's a
to the
bad
right.
swing.
Barnes
It's all right, though.
Over to pick it up. To first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. A.J. Pollock will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really early on that cutter. Dang.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not enough on
Barnes
it.
sends it to
Sinker was
first.
way
And they
inside.
take care of Pollock for
Yep.
the out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners
Hey, no
down
big deal.
in order,
No big deal.
but
4-0
they're in front,
lead. It's, I mean, it's
4-0.
easier to swallow when you have leads, when you're in the spring training mentality. Whew,
We're
pardon
back,
me.
and
Whew.
on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz. Munoz, a 6'2 righty, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Andres Munoz.
Slider right over the heart of the plate. Rose. It's a little better. Probably a little more elevated than I wanted, but that's okay. That's also more elevated than I wanted it.
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Players from
Slider
Mexico
low
City
in
to
the
Baja
zone there.
California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Get that? He absolutely did not check his swing.
Pitch, appeal to first, no swing.
Everything's been a slider. Let's hit him with a fastball. High and
And the
inside.
right-hander deals. Swing and a ball hammered.
All right,
Left field. That one's
so
got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
What did I say?
Eddie's laying
High inside, high and
for the
inside, not
Dodgers.
right
Taking
over the
his first
fucking
at bat
middle.
of the game after entering on defense. And he swings and misses at the initial
I was
offering.
aiming here.
Just missed.
My goodness.
Hit softly on the ground to third.
Oh,
He's in there.
I accidentally hit B a second time. Okay, that's all right.
The Dodgers
Wow,
going
okay,
with a
latest
pinch
we've seen
hitter,
an error
James
there.
Outman. Runner on first with
Number
one down for
77,
him.
James Outman.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Wong. Not in time at first.
Ooh, that
It's a
guy was
fielder's
quick.
choice. Man at first. And now here is Miguel Vargas. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a strike, sir. Please.
That clips a corner. Here comes a pitch. And he takes
That
a
was a
strike.
terrible two-seam fastball. Oh my goodness.
And that chance handled.
Wow. Okay.
On to first. Ball game.
Okay, that's not a real competitive game there. I mean, that felt better offensively in this one a little more than yesterday's.
Feeling good about this win.
Got to run early, which was helpful.
To keep that other team off the board. You
Kept him to
always
2
feel good
hits.
about a win like this.
All
A
right.
4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton
Did have the
and our
error,
entire
which I
outstanding
think means
crew
that
here
of
at
the
MLB
5
The
games
Show,
that I've played,
I'm John
including the
Schaub.
first look,
Thanks for joining us.
an error in every game except for one, but the errors, like I had 2 in one game, so I'm still averaging like an error per game, which is not good. I mean, Colton Wong's got to be the player of the game, right? Munoz fielding that comebacker. Castillo gets your win. Syndergaard, your loss. Gave up 4 in 4.2 innings pitched, 9 hits, no strikeouts, 1 walk. Castillo, 5.1 innings pitched with no hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. He is your player of the game, surprisingly, even though Colton Wong was 2 for 4. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 for 4, a double, 2 runs, or 2 ribbies and a run. Haggerty, also 2 for 4. He had a triple and scored. Raleigh was 1 for 3 with a double. Rodriguez, 1 for 4 with a run. Peralta and Vargas were your hits for the Los Angeles notable players, the Dodgers. So, that felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. We're on a 3-game win streak. Cincinnati, probably the worst win of the bunch. San Francisco felt real good throughout that one. This Dodgers game felt very good from a defensive perspective. Took a little bit to get into it with the offense, but that is okay. That's how it goes. No big deal. And that's another game here in MLB The Show 23. George Kirby, he's going to be on the mound tomorrow. James Caprillion, he is going for the Oakland Athletics, who have a pretty nice hat with an elephant on it, which I appreciate as a fan of elephants. It will be the 5th and final spring training game of the season, and then we will be off to, what's it called? We'll be off to the regular season. There you have it. Hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully the video looked all right. I think it did okay. I kept glancing at it. It seemed like it was running okay. I did tweak the settings just a little bit, so maybe it looks a little better. Not 100% sure. I don't know. This laptop, you're doing things. You're holding in there, which I appreciate. All right, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the spring training series finale before the regular season happens. And you can catch those every day at 6 p.m. right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good sports, and go Mariners.